Hi guys, I'm Sunaina, your host at Jolly. Meet Sharon Mary, a passionate gentle parenting educator and the founder of One Connected Family. Through her workshops and courses, she is on a mission to empower and educate the mothers of the globe, creating knowledgeable communities to raising loving and connected families. With her extensive experience in this field, she offers a wealth of knowledge and support to parents cultivate healthy relationships with their children. And today she'll be covering how to introduce your 6-month-old baby to solid foods.
How to introduce solids to your baby. Introducing solid foods to your 6-month-old baby can be exciting and daunting at the same time. In this video, I will walk you through a step-by-step process to help you and your child transition smoothly to solid foods between the ages of 6 and 12 months. Following this process, as your child approaches the first year mark, your child will be able to sit at the table with you, enjoy home-cooked meals, become capable of eating finger foods independently, and drink from a cup. Let's get started. I'm sure the number one question on your mind is, what foods should I start with? When starting solid foods, it is recommended to begin with pureed fruits and vegetables, home-cooked cereal like nachni or thick dal. Opt for foods rich in iron and vitamin C. Lentils, beans, dark green leafy vegetables, kiwis, broccoli, berries, citrus fruits, tomatoes, peas and papaya are some great options to start with. Make sure the consistency of the puree is thick so that there's maximum nutrient density. You might wonder, what about breastfeeding or formula feeding? When you start introducing solids, here's what you need to know. Until the age of 1, your baby's main nutrition should come from breast milk or formula milk. At 6 months, your baby needs only 1 solids meal per day, which may only be a few spoonfuls. Always serve the solids meal 30 minutes after breastfeeding or formula feed. Remember, you're introducing a new taste and texture to a little baby who has only tasted milk for the last 6 months. Also, your baby's digestive system needs time to adjust to new foods. So do not stress about the quantity of solids your baby is consuming. After each meal, you can offer a few sips of water from a sipper or an open cup. Make sure you limit your baby's water intake to less than 40 ml a day till the 1 year mark. At 7 months, you can transition from pureed to mashed foods and add 1 more meal to the day. At 8 months, change the texture of food from mashed to lumpy and add another meal to the day. Introduce finger foods like well-cooked strips or small pieces of fruits and vegetables or small pieces of chapati. At 9 months, you can add a healthy snack to the day in addition to the 3 solids meal. At this stage, regularly offer finger foods to encourage self-feeding. By 10 months, transition your baby to the same types of foods consumed by the rest of the family, making sure that their meals are nutrient dense. And by 12 months, you can offer 3 meals and 2 healthy snacks to your baby per day. At the 1 year mark, your baby will be eating the same food with slight modifications for salt, sugar and chili, also self-feeding most meals. Remember, these are recommended timelines for full-term babies. Every baby will follow their own unique timeline based on their developmental readiness. So make sure you follow your child's lead. Finally, exactly how should you feed your baby solids food? To safely feed your baby solid foods, share control with your baby by offering the spoon and waiting for signals before feeding. Here are some simple steps to follow. Help your baby sit upright in a high chair using pillows for support if required. Sit in front of your baby and use a small shallow bowl spoon. Wait for your baby to pay attention before you try to feed them. At first, put some of the pureed food on their lips. Offer spoonfuls as your baby opens up and follow their cues. Your baby will show you when they are ready for the next spoonful by leaning forward or trying to grab the spoon or by opening their mouth. Feed as slowly or as fast as they want to eat. Allow your baby to touch the food if they want to. This can get messy, but it helps your baby explore and accept the foods better. Talk to your baby, but avoid being too exciting or entertaining. Most importantly, stop feeding when your baby indicates they are finished. Following these simple steps as you introduce solids to your baby will help your child create a pleasant and positive association with mealtimes. Here are a few things to remember when you're feeding your baby. Don't add salt to their food until they are at least 1 year old. Their kidneys are still developing and can't handle too much salt. Don't add sugar to your baby's food even if they seem to like it. It's better for them to learn to enjoy the natural taste of foods without added sweetness. Also avoid giving them honey until they are at least 1 year old, as it can be contaminated with botulism spores. Avoid processed baby foods because they often contain preservatives and can be too sweet or salty. Instead, go for fresh fruits and veggies and make your own purees. Be careful while introducing allergens like nuts, eggs, and seafood. Whole nuts and fruits like grapes can be choking hazards, so make sure you slice them thinly before serving it to your child who is just learning to chew and swallow. At this point, you're probably relieved knowing the do's and don'ts, but I'm sure you're still feeling a little jittery, wondering if you'll be able to do it right. Remember, your baby will feel about eating the way you feel about feeding. Feeding your child does not have to be stressful. It can be a fun learning experience for you and your baby if you look at it as a conversation where your child communicates his needs and you respond accordingly. Between 6 and 12 months is a great opportunity to lay a good and strong foundation for your child to develop a healthy and positive relationship with food by making mealtimes pleasant and positive. This will go a long way in helping your child eat well and grow well.
And that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Jolly. We'll see you in the next one. Happy parenting.